Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? I know this separation must be hard on you. It's very hard on me. And you know what, guys? This separation time is a difficult place for both of you to be in, but it is an important part of this journey. It is an important phase in this journey towards union, and rather calling it this separation, let's call it this preparing for union, because that is what is truly happening while the two of you are away from each other, while you are spending time apart. Your person is acknowledging here that this separation is difficult for them because they are also having to look at all of their actions and their behaviors that brought so much damage to this relationship. And for some of you out there watching this reading today, your person is fearful that they have completely obliterated this relationship, and they don't know if they stand a chance in hell of getting it back together. And they are afraid that they've completely blown it with you. They're hoping that you're going to love them enough and have understanding for them enough to allow them to come back into your life, but they don't really know. This separation is really hard on your person, just like it is hard on you. You are feeling so much about why this person did the things that they did to you, why they ran, ghosted, created arguments, sabotaged the relationship, brought confusion and conflict into this relationship, did the on and off thing, the back and forth thing, the hot and cold thing. All of the things that this person did brought confusion to you while you were together. But as well, you're having to deal with this separation as well. And that is a difficult place to be. And what I want to say about that that's really important, again, it is a very integral part of this journey. It is a very important phase. This is where the two of you grow and evolve and heal and release things that have held you back from being your best selves and being authentic and living your best life. But your person is saying here, I miss you. I don't like my life without you. I want to get you back. And this is something that I completely and totally understand now, that not having you in my life does not make me feel fulfilled. I am not happy. I am actually quite miserable is what I'm hearing. But these are the things that cause your person to wake up, being in this place where you are right now. So my point is, try to look at this as a means to an end. Try to look at this as part of the journey towards union, so that when the two of you are ready to reconcile and come back together, you are both in a more elevated space where you can lift each other up and support each other and be the partners that you need each other to be. You have been this partner your person has needed, but they need to become the partner that you need. And this is what is happening while you are away from each other. So it's difficult, but it is difficult for both of you. But for you guys watching the reading, try to look at this as a means to an end, because ultimately it is to bring you back together, this place where you are right now, preparing for union. I'm working on letting go of my pride and ego. And yes, your person probably needs to work on that. That's probably something that they have needed to work on for quite some time. And when they let go of their pride and ego, they can be real. They can be truthful. They can be honest. They can be authentic with you. They can be vulnerable with you. They can let down their guard and they can let you in to see everything about them into the core of who they are. And this is what you need for a happy, healthy, fulfilling relationship. And pride and ego do not belong in this kind of connection. You guys know that. And this pride and ego for this person could have even caused them to be selfish and not give to you the way that you need to be given to. These kind of connections, unconditional love, is selfless, and it is loving and supporting. And this is one of the things as well that your person is gaining a greater understanding about while you are in this space of preparing for union, releasing their pride, getting rid of their ego, letting go of selfish behaviors to no longer be driven by their self-serving behaviors so that they can make you and this relationship more of a priority and also give back to you in ways this person has never given to you. And this is what they are saying is their plan, because they are releasing their pride and their ego. I was confused about what I wanted, but see clearly now. Well, your person has always known that they wanted you and they wanted this connection, or that they want you and they want this connection still. Absolutely. But what they're saying here is they're confused about what they needed to do. They knew that when they met you that their life was changing significantly. They knew that it was some sort of major turning point in their life. And that is where this confusion comes from, because they couldn't understand why they allowed themselves to create all this damage, why they allowed themselves to ruin this connection, to hurt you, to hurt this relationship. This is also some of where their confusion is coming from, but they have had a breakthrough. And they see clearly now, and that as well is part of the reason that you are in this place where you are not together at the moment, why you are in this separation space where you are preparing for union with each other. Your person needs this clarity. They need this understanding. They need this fresh perspective. They need to be able to open their heart to you and to the universe, and they need to trust in the divine plan that is happening here in this connection for the two of you. Their confusion, their clouded judgments, their bad decisions, all of that stuff is going to be gone from this relationship and from your person and their psyche and their subconscious and everything else as they come back to you, so the two of you can build a more solid, happy, healthy relationship with each other. And you will see that this time, although it is so hard on you and you want to talk to them, you want to spend time with them, and that is completely understandable, but you will see that this time away from each other, this disconnect, will have been worth it when you see this person return in this more highly elevated, more spiritually and emotionally mature version of themselves. That will give this relationship the staying power it needs to go long term. We connected for a reason, and our journey isn't over. Okay, your person is definitely waking up here. Something has come along to shake them up and wake them up, and that is what the universe does to get people moving, to help people understand and get them moving on their spiritual journey. And your person is acknowledging here that yes, we are in each other's lives for a reason, that there's more to this story, that there's unfinished business, that you have a destiny with each other, and it is not just to have this connection as it was and have it end the way that it did, with them being fearful and running and ghosting and creating all kinds of mess in your life and ruining this relationship. They know that the journey between the two of you isn't over, but the phase that you are in right now as part of this journey is coming to an end. This phase of separation is coming to an end because you and this person are preparing for union so that the two of you can come together and have a solid partnership. One that is fulfilling, one that's full of love and laughter, one that brings you both happiness, one that is balanced and healthy. And healthy relationships don't just happen. The fairy godmother's not going to come down and wave her wand and go bibbity bobbity boo. All of a sudden, everything is beautiful. That takes work on both of your parts. This is something that you have to create together. And during the time that you are away from each other, your person is seeing where they failed you, where they let you down, where they made mistakes, where they weren't fully invested in this relationship. And by doing that, they're able to also see where they needed to make improvements in themselves. And that is what is happening for your person during this time that you are away from each other. The journey with your person isn't over. Does it really feel finished to you when you get into that really quiet space and ask yourself, this person is gone from my life completely? Do you really feel that in your heart and in your soul, in that really quiet space of your own inner guidance and inner knowing, not in the space of your head where your fears and your anxieties live, but in that small quiet space when you get into that really quiet space, perhaps before you're falling asleep? Ask your angels and guides and they will give you the answer, because deep in your heart and in your soul, you know, you guys watching the reading, you know this journey is not over with your person, because you can feel the destiny is still coming with this person to actually have this happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. And that is part of the divine plan for your life with this person. And your person knows this as well. This is why they're saying, I'm coming back. I am coming back because I know we have unfinished business. I know our story is not complete. I know we still have so much to share with each other. I know that we belong together. I had to take this time to overhaul myself. I really needed to grow up, and this is what I've been doing during the time that we have been away from each other. I have had to release so much stuff. I've had to let go of things that I have been dragging around with me for most of my life that have negatively impacted my life in oh so many ways. It's impacted friendships, relationships with family members. It has impacted my ability to do my job, to find my own self-esteem and worthiness and confidence. All of these things that have held me back, I am shedding them because I don't want them to hold me back anymore. And they have definitely as well held me back from being in this relationship with you, but no more. I am getting rid of it, and I am making my way back to you because our journey isn't finished. We still have a lot of love destiny to explore with each other. It's hard loving someone so much and being apart. Well, that is definitely something your person has awakened to as well. This is something that they have definitely learned while you are away from each other, while you are in this preparing for union space. They love you. They always have. They always will. Their love for you is eternal. Their love for you is a powerful love, and they can easily acknowledge this. They have learned during the time that you have been apart that the love that they feel for you is something that has been constant. And it is a constant source of safety and security for this person. The light of your love has encouraged them to grow and evolve. You are the catalyst for change in this person's life, partnering along with the universe to make these changes happen for your person. And they can acknowledge this. And when they come back, they will express all of their gratitude to you for making this happen for them, for lifting them up, for encouraging them, for guiding them, and for perhaps, I'm going to use a word I don't like, triggering them, because that as well is part of this journey, right? To highlight, I'd rather use that word, to highlight or reflect back to the ones that we have these kind of relationships with, those things within that need to be fixed, that need to be healed, that need to be released and surrendered. This is what your person is going to express such deep appreciation to you for when they make their way back to you. We'll use some tarot cards now. This is one of our new decks, Mystic Whispers Tarot, and there is a link in the description for these cards. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What messages does the collective need to hear? Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Well, this is the King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords is actually a great card to get for this reading, guys, because it is about your person saying here that they're going to be honest, ethics, logical, intelligent, rational. No more of this crazy behavior coming from your person. This is about your person wanting to show up and speak their truth to you. This is about your person having integrity, having honor, and having respect for you in this relationship. Now, the King of Swords is an air sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising in Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, this can be a place of validation that there's a message here for you. You don't have to be an air sign for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. These are collective readings and they are for all signs. It's just that we call out the signs that go to the cards because so many people have asked us to, both in the comments and in the chat. And if you haven't joined us yet for one of our premieres that happen on this channel every day, including weekends at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, please join us in the chat because we all talk to each other. We all support each other and lift each other up. And there's a great community there that can help lift you up because it is hard going through this kind of situation. And when you're going through it alone because your friends and family don't understand or they don't support you as you are preparing for union with this person, just having someone else to talk to that is going through something very similar to you can help give you comfort. So please consider joining us in the chats, guys. But back to this King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about honesty and integrity, someone who's going to speak their truth. But all kings take action. So this is about someone who is going to act on their truth and on their integrity, but also on their words, because swords are about communication and decisions. This is about your person talking to you, reaching out to you to start bridging the gap between the two of you so the two of you guys can get those conversations flowing back and forth and start spending time together so you can rebuild this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here, please? This is the Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is all about what I just said, your person wanting to talk to you so the two of you can start spending time together. The Three of Cups is about going on a date, it is about meeting up, it is about getting together and putting everything out in the open, on the table, however you guys choose to do it, and just talking. It is a date. It is also a card of reuniting with your person. It is a card of celebration and happiness being restored to this connection with your person. And again, it is a card of gratitude. And we have already talked about this briefly, about how your person is going to express their deep appreciation to you for allowing them this time and space that they need to go through this transformation that is happening for them during the time that you are apart from each other. Your person is also going to be so much more appreciative to you for everything that you do for them. They have learned how to have an attitude of gratitude, not only for other people in their lives, but for you specifically. But your person, when they return, they are going to act with such honor, such integrity, such truth, that you will see that they are putting forth the effort to rebuild your trust in them. And they know that that's something that they're going to have to work at. They know that they just can't show up and you go, okay, I trust you now. They know that this is something they have to earn. And this is what they are going to do with you concerning rebuilding your relationship. Let's see what other messages we need to hear for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? What does the collective need to hear, please? Well, this is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is always one of my favorite cards because it is all about a fresh start with your person. It is about love. And it does tell us that when you and your person first met each other, they fell in love with you at first sight. Just like you probably did with them, right? Did you fall in love with this person at first sight, at that first meeting, at that first encounter, when the two of you first crossed paths, or when you first met for your first date? Because they are saying that they did, and they knew in that instant that you were the one, and they knew in that instant as well that their lives were going to be forever different because of you and because of this connection. They're even able to acknowledge that there was a divine intervention in how the two of you met, whether that was through swiping through those app things where you swipe left or right. I'm not sure what they're called because I don't play with those things, but I know it's got something to do with swiping left or right, okay? And maybe the universe guided them to swipe left or right on you, and that is what caused the connection. Or the two of you crossed paths in some sort of mystical, magical way. Perhaps you had a flat tire on your way to work, and you had to call the tow truck to come and get you and take you to the car fix-it place, and this person was in the car fix-it place at the same time, and you guys got some coffee from the coffee machine and sat and talked while your tires were being repaired or changed or getting new ones or whatever it was. This is just an example, guys, to show you how the universe works. And from there, you created this meeting. And that was the way the universe brought the two of you together. Of course, there's probably very many more romantic ways than sitting with your car at the car shop, right? But yet, I just used it as an example. And this is about your person wanting to begin again with you. This is validating this card. Our journey isn't over. But the next part of our journey, what I'm hearing coming in from your person, the next part of our journey is going to be so much more loving because I am going to be honest. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to let down my guard. I'm going to be authentic with you. I am going to be real because I've gotten rid of my pride and my ego, and I want to love you with a selflessness that you have always loved me because I understand how the universe works so much better now, and I understand unconditional love, and you have always loved me that way. And it is my turn to reciprocate this back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Page of Swords. Well, this could be definitely about your person trying to figure out what's going on with you. But it also tells us your person sees you as someone who's very clever, someone who's very witty, someone who has a lot of great ideas, especially if your person was trying to work something out and needed your guidance or needed you to just hear them out. You were their sounding board, and you always were able to provide great guidance and great ideas for this person. They see you as someone who's very funny, and they miss laughing with you. They want to get that back. That's one of the things that they miss. That's one of the things that they love about you. The way you guys would just laugh and laugh over the silliest things, and the more you laugh, the funnier it became. And if you were out in public, perhaps people looked at you kind of strangely. And perhaps that's what happened when you were in the tire shop on the very first day that the two of you met when you were getting coffee. Just an example, guys. But the Page of Swords is also someone who's trying to figure out what's going on with you. And maybe they are looking at your social media. If you have social media, not everyone does. Perhaps they are trying to talk to people you know or look at other people's social media. They're trying to peep into your life, basically, is what this Page of Swords indicates. But it also supports this King of Swords by saying that a message is coming from your person. Communication is coming from your person, because all kings take action. Activation of a message. Your person reaching out because they want to spend time with you and they want to start rebuilding this relationship. I'm not sure what that weird noise is, guys, but it's something that's coming from outside. I apologize in advance if you are hearing that. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what is going on in this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? And this is the King of Coins. And the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, is one of my absolute favorite cards because it is all about stability. And your person saying here, I was not stable in the past when we were trying to spend time together before. I did not have the emotional maturity and stability to be a good partner. I wasn't able to let down my guard and let you in on an emotional level because I did not have that emotional maturity. But during the time we have been away from each other, I have been working on that. I may not be perfect, but I have gained greater emotional growth, and I am so much more mature and stable now than I was in the past because I want to make sure that I'm never going to create this kind of damage in this relationship ever again. The King of Coins energy is dependable and reliable. They are determined and they want a stable and secure, structured relationship in terms of a partnership. The King of Coins is someone who desires a long-term partnership. And, well, you guys have heard me say this before. Please don't hate me or leave me a nasty comment for what I'm about to say. But the King of Coins does move slowly because they're methodical. They think things through. They analyze. They overanalyze in terms of the plan that they are putting in place to make their way back to you. They really take time to look at it from absolutely every angle, and this is what your person has been doing, but it is also what is causing them to grow up. Being able to look at their actions, their behaviors, why they did the things they did, having time to analyze and understand that is providing them the insight that they need to release it and heal it and get it out of their lives and out of your connection once and for all so that it never bothers either one of you again. The King of Coins is someone who wants to have a stable, secure relationship. And that is how you will work together to build this happy, balanced, harmonious partnership with each other that has stability, that has a strong foundation, and that is healthy, because this is the energy that your person is wanting to bring back to you and to this relationship. They understand that they needed to do the work to make it a happy relationship, and this is what they're going to do, and this is what they have learned during the time you've been apart from each other. But again, if this is what it's taken for this person to wake up, then it will be so worth it to you when you see the changes that are being manifested in this person's energy. And when they come back to you, you will see from the very beginning that they're much more stable. They want you to feel safe and secure in this relationship. They want you to trust them. They want you to have faith in them again. And they will put forth all of the effort to make that happen because they want you to see that they are trustworthy, honest, reliable, dependable, dedicated to you and to this relationship, and that they have so much more expressive, unconditional love for you than they ever have in the past. The King of Coins is an earth sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Again, a place of validation that there's a message here for you, but you don't have to be one of those signs for this reading to work. As I already mentioned, they are collective readings. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person? What is happening, please? The Crystal Cave. Trust. Well, this card comes with number 9, and I love the number 9 because it indicates the end of a cycle. Oh wow, I've never seen this on this card before for as long as I've been using these cards. There is a beautiful peacock in that tree. If anyone resonates with peacocks, there you have it. Or crystals, apparently. There's an amethyst, there's a crystal ball. I have no idea, maybe that's citrine or something else. The point of this card is your person is trusting what they are feeling in their heart and in their soul concerning you in this connection. And they know that they didn't trust it before because perhaps your person has been very hurt in the past when it comes to relationships, and they were fearful to trust in what they were feeling. They've gotten rid of all of that past baggage now. They're releasing it. They're letting it go, or they are in process of doing that. This as well is about your person saying, please trust me. I am working on myself. I have learned so much while we have been apart from each other, and I have learned that the love that I feel for you cannot be replaced. I have learned that you are the one for me. I have learned that this separation is difficult on me, but I am working through it as fast as I can, although the King of Coins does move slowly. I am working through it as fast as I can so that we can get back together, because I want to start over with you. And this time I will invest so much more time, energy, and love into this relationship, because I have also learned that life without you is not happy. It's not fulfilling. It is not fun. And I understand that you are this missing piece that belongs in my life. And I only feel whole and complete when we are around each other. Bluebird spirit, happiness. And here we have a little white unicorn. If anyone resonates with unicorns and all of the magic that unicorns represent, and this connection with your person in and of itself is magical, right? The way that you met was magical. And there is this sense of magical, enchanting connection that exists between the two of you. This card comes with number 7, which is change with a purpose. But I feel that this is telling us that your person's happiness, or they are happiest when the two of you are in each other's lives. And they want to get back to that happy space with you so the two of you can build a happy place together, because that King of Coins is all about long-term partnership and about commitment and wanting to live together, wanting to build a nice home together or move into one of your homes. It is about making sure that they have everything set within their mind when they come back to you in terms of how they're going to present themselves and saying to you, I'm happiest when you're in my life. I'm miserable when you are not. Can we start over? Can we start again? I was fearful of commitment in the past, but I have worked through all of that stuff now, and I'm no longer afraid of commitment, but I want us to get to know each other again so we can start talking about a future and how that future looks for us. This is what I'm hearing coming in from your person. Okay, guys, so your happiness, or sorry, their happiness, they are saying that they are happiest when you are with each other. And this is something that they have definitely awakened to during the time that you are preparing for this union. Raven spirit, truth. If anyone resonates with ravens, and also number 32, if anyone resonates with 32, or life path number 3279 are the numbers that we have for the oracle cards today. Well, this Truth card definitely supports that King of Swords energy. This Truth card is all about your person saying, I am going to be truthful, I am going to be honest, I am going to be sincere. You will be able to see me in a different light because I am going to tell you everything about all of the stuff that I have been through while we have been away from each other. I am going to act with integrity. I am going to be dependable and reliable. I have also seen the truth of this connection, and I understand that we belong together. I've always known it, but I just needed this extra push that I have had during the time that we have been away from each other. And I see clearly now because I have had a breakthrough and I get it. And I understand that life without you is not something that makes me happy. And I know that the two of us belong together because we have unfinished business with each other and we have a destiny to complete. We've connected for a reason, and that reason has not been fully realized yet in our lives, is what I'm hearing from your person. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And that actually makes sense. I feel that the connection between you and your person was very overwhelming for them, just like it probably was for you. That rush of emotion, that rush of passion, the intensity of the feelings and the chemistry that were between the two of you, it was overwhelming for your person, especially if they were trying to outthink it or overanalyze it and it doesn't make sense. I shouldn't feel this way. I have only known this person for 3 weeks and I'm madly in love and there's no logic in this and it can't be real. Those kind of thoughts, kind of like bombarding your person, listening to those thoughts in their head instead of following what they were feeling in their heart. And in this space where you have been away from each other, they are listening to their heart so that they can follow their heart, which is leading them back to you and to this connection. So while this detachment from your person has been a difficult time for you guys watching the reading, it has allowed them to gain so much more clarity, insight, and understanding now about you and this connection and themselves than they had before. Absence. I feel like part of me is missing without you. Well, yes, a whole big piece of them is missing without you. And that is something that I feel they've had to learn during the time that you have been away from each other. And again, this time of being apart has been a powerful teacher for your person. And they know that they are the one that is responsible for putting in the effort and energy to rebuild this relationship. And this is something that you will see coming from them. They will put forth so much more effort and energy towards you and this connection than they have in the past because they understand that they were taking you for granted, that they were not giving back to you the way that you were giving to them. And they want to make amends for this. They want to build this relationship day by day, side by side with you so you can have a happy and healthy long-term partnership with each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages do we need to hear? Inseparable. Our love is always there, despite the distance. Yes, this love is there. That's why they're saying it's hard loving someone so much and being apart, and that you are inseparable from each other. Your energy is still constantly flowing back and forth with each other, and you can pick up each other's thoughts. You can feel each other's emotions because you do share that empathy and telepathy with each other. But your person is also saying, I am getting ready to bridge this distance between us because I want to come back into your life. And I know that there is no one like you ever that I will be able to be with ever again because You are the one I love. You are the one that I desire. And you are the one that I see a future with. I have released all of these things that have caused me to not be able to be this partner who can give to you, who can be fully dedicated to you and to this relationship. Because when I return to you, I want to be all in with you, because I know that we have a destiny to fulfill with each other. I'm no longer confused. I've had clarity. I know that we belong together and that our journey together is not complete. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Well, of course it has. I was confused about what I wanted, but see clearly now. Yes, your person has gained so much more clarity than they have ever had concerning you and this connection. And this is why they can also say it's so hard loving someone so much and being apart. Because all of this stuff that is happening between the two of you right now in this place of separation and no contact is a powerful teacher for this person, because they are having to work through all of the emotions that they feel, all of the stuff that they have brought into this connection that damaged it. They're having to also face their guilt and their remorse and neglect for how they neglected you in this connection. And they know that they are responsible. So all of this is teaching this person that you should not treat the one that you love more than anything or anyone in the world the way that you have. You should cherish this person. You should respect them. You should honor them. You should treat them with dignity, because this is the person who loves you unconditionally. And this is how you need to love them in return. That was the universe speaking to your person, and your person hearing that message and getting it and understanding it so that they can show back up for you in this more elevated, way more improved version of themselves, who are emotionally mature and stable, who have the ability to give to you, who can let down their guard and be emotionally expressive to you, who will work with you to build a happy, stable, balanced, and healthy relationship. Because as this person returns, they're going to want that stability and structure in this partnership, because they want to feel safe and secure in this love, just like you do. But they will do the work to make it happen with you, because they want you to trust and have faith and confidence in them again. Because your person is saying here, I have learned so much by your absence in my life. And while I don't like it, I understand how I needed to grow so that I can become the partner who can love you the way that you have always loved me, and we can build this happy, healthy relationship together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.